Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode for the Kraka Drak Dwarf faction. This is going to be a custom faction, so it is a mod. I'm going to list all the mods I'm using in the description below. It's going to be a very similar list to the ones I used in my Border Prince campaign. And I thought before we actually jump into the campaign proper, let's go into a quick custom battle. And these are most of the new units that you will see in the Kraka Draks. The Kraka Draks do not have access to miners with blasting charges, I believe. They don't have Thunderers, normal Rangers, so like these guys, even though it shows it here in the game, I haven't seen buildings to actually make them. They don't have access to Iron Breakers, and I don't think Hammers either. Instead, they have some other units. So let's just dive into this quick custom battle against the Scaling, which is probably going to be a faction we will fight in this campaign. Because the Kraka Drak dwarves start in Norscan lands, so up in the north in Chaos lands. They have a lot of tools to fight off Chaos influence. Actually, they have just kind of like a lot of cool technologies. So let's just line these people up here. There we go. Okay. Just so you can see them before we actually get into the game, because it's probably going to be a while before you see them actually in the campaign. We got these Rock Splitters with their stats right there. They kind of look like Iron Drakes. Path Grinders, which I believe are magical, right? Yes, they are a short range gunner magical unit here that also has Strider and Vanguard deployment. So that's one of our gun units. Another gun unit is going to be the Spike Gunner, which is a slightly longer range than them. They are armor piercers. So that's interesting. Again, we don't have Thunderers, so we have to probably rely on these guys for those. The Huskarls are a anti-large, high armor, magical damage. They kind of replace Peak Gate Guard, with their armor piercing and anti-large. Then we have the Grom Bakraz, which are basically like Slayers, but against infantry instead of anti-large. So that's interesting. The Ward Bearers, and there's another one called Storm Beards. These two are kind of like the two elite infantry of the dwarves that are high armor, and I think they kind of replace the Iron Breakers. But we have one more defensive focused unit here in the Ward Bearers, and then the Storm Beards are more all about the charge, getting their charge off. So it feels like they split the Iron Breakers into two different units, the Ward Bearers and these guys. And then we also have Orgry's Blades. Orgry is a unique hero to the Kraka Drak's faction. And Orgry's Blades here, well, you can see the stats, very high weapon strength, very decent melee stats. But they also have Regeneration and Frenzy. And a lot of units in their Kraka Draks have Vanguard deployment, which is interesting. Then we have the new unique Ward Lord here. The Ward Lord is going to be a Lord for the Kraka Drak faction that has access to some interesting runes, like Rune of the Watching Dark, which lowers visibility range and 30 leadership for 24 seconds. Rune of Fire, there are two ranks of this. The first rank grants this Lord fire damage, just at all times. The second rank grants him access to a breath weapon. Then we also have the Rune of Negation, which we've seen before. Rally, Rune of the Hunter, so people around him get bonus versus large. So that's interesting. That's a constant buff. Forge Fire we've seen before, and there's the first rank of Rune of Fire, Immune Psychology and Courage, and then all this good stuff. So those are most of the unique ones. There is a unique Grudge Thrower that throws poison damage, but in terms of looks, it looks the exact same. But let's just start this battle here real quick. We'll get our gunners in front, just so you can quickly see them in combat. Now, the enemy has absolutely no chance to destroy us here, because they're just a bunch of basic marauders. But I thought you'd like to see these units in action. Interesting that they get an anti-infantry Slayer unit. I say basically Slayers because they have very low armor. Gee, man, their range though is very short. Luckily, we still have access to quarrelers. That's a good thing. So we have some sort of longer ranged units here. Oh! There goes those Iron Drake torpedoes. These guys should be taking up their special satchel charges, I think. There we go. And there you go. So they are... I thought they were gunners, but I guess they just throw satchel charges. And these guys have very low rate of fire. Was that a... That is an orc soundbite. Which is interesting. So a lot of these Kraka Drak dwarves, they use swords, like chaos swords. I don't know if these guys are lore friendly, but they are pretty cool. A lot of cool Thane helmets going on here. And capes. I like capes. So let's check out that rune here. Minus 30 leadership in an area. That is insane. Where are you? Come over here. I want you to use your fire. Okay, so it's just like the ring of Thornery, basically. The item that the normal dwarf lords can get. These dwarves look pretty fast. What's their speed? Only 30. I guess it's just the charge animation. So there you go. A little look at the units for the Kraka Draks. 106 kills for the Stormbeards. Yeah, they're going to be pretty brutal. They have an over 30 charge bonus. Heavy armored, good damage dwarf unit. That's going to be insane. And these guys are anti-infantry. These Grom Bakras. Which is nuts. And minus 30 leadership, man. Holy crap. You know? Anyway, let's jump into the actual campaign here. So, the Lord effects here, we have increased ambush chance and income from sacking settlements. This is a very aggressive dwarf race. This is just a generic, like, trailer thing that shows. It's gonna be kind of nuts. But again, it's gonna be hard. Now, the Varg and Scaling don't really have access to much in the way of high armor, but they do control most of the north, so I think they'll be able to most likely produce more units than we can. Hopefully our heavy armor will be able to see us through, though. So, let's see. Objectives here, we go for the short-term victory, which means we have to unite basically all of the dwarf holds. Then we also have to destroy the Scaling and the Varg, and then, of course, Warriors of Chaos and Warherd of Chaos. The long campaign victory is uniting some of the greenskin holds, which could very well happen just by uniting the dwarves together, basically, because the dwarves usually kind of take all these over anyway. And also we would have to destroy the vampire counts, but we're going for the short-term victory. Technologies here, it is a unique technology tree with a lot of cool stuff. Down here you can see we can actually spend money to get some really good buffs, but there is also some debuffs here. Income from all buildings will be minus 5%, but the miners and dwarf warriors are cheaper. Also, you can recruit more. War of Longbeards, recruitment time -1 for these kind of elite units, but the recruitment cost for all of them goes up, and as you can see right there. Bond of Vengeance is just a bunch of buffs for the Norskin allies, because we can get the basic ones. We can get the Marauders with great weapons, I believe, and then also the very basic Marauder Horsemen in our ranks. And then this is going to make them stronger. And then this is going to unlock Pathfinders, Orgre's Three Fingers, which is the unique hero, Rune Lord kind of guy. And then Orgre's Blades, which is going to be his whole thing. I think Orgre, in the lore of this Here we go. You can see right there, the infamous Rune Master had been exiled after too many of his experiments backfiring. So he's been experimenting on, I'm assuming, dwarves, because him and his 3-finger unit have regeneration, which is kind of insane. Let's see. Construction costs minus 20% for all recruitment and support buildings. So they got some really cool buffs. Income from all iron mines there. Melee defense plus 5 for all shield and melee. Ambush chance plus an additional 10%. We're probably really going to want to utilize that because I think we're going to be outnumbered, so we may need to rely on ambushing. Siege holdout time, weapon strength plus 12% for dwarf units with mining picks. That's very specific, so that would be our path grinders and then our basic miners. But I think what I want to get is ward maintenance. Because, again, we're starting in... this is going to lead up to another upgrade to the Great Awards. We're starting in the Chaos lands, basically. So everything around us is at 100% Chaos influence. We are going to be increasing as well, just because of where we're at. Luckily, we do have an entire province to ourselves, which is cool. Construction costs minus 10% for all buildings would be pretty good. Since you're about to make some stuff. But if I do that, then I don't actually want to build anything. If we take a look at our buildings, you can see we have the unique Norskin allies encampment right here. You can see there are no Thunderers anywhere listed on this screen. We do still have the basic Longbeards. We do not have the miners with satchel charges, unless I'm missing them. We do not have the normal Rangers, so those are replaced by the Pathfinders. And what else is different? As I said, Ironbreakers and Hammers are not in this faction. Those have been replaced by the Huskarls and the Stormbeards and all those. I think these are those like Iron Drake looking guys. And then the Troll Melter is their unique Grudge Thrower. So it is fire ammunition and applies a poison, sizzling flesh, that apparently does periodical damage and then also gives him a debuff of minus 15 armor and is anti-large focused. I haven't actually looked at these stats yet. Missile damage 30, armor piercing 25, that's okay. Bonus versus large 200. Okay, truly it is a troll melter. They are not lying. 200 bonus versus large. And it is fire, so it does bonus damage versus trolls. This is truly, yes, a troll melter. Indeed. That is aptly named. Very aptly named. These Grom Backrows, man, bonus versus infantry is insane. Also, they give encouraging aura, which is kind of, again, insane. So there's is our building tree. I don't really want to upgrade any of our buildings until this takes effect, which will be the start of the next turn. Our actual leader isn't anything special. He's just a basic dwarf lord, but we can recruit those unique ones, these ward lords. You can see their pictures a little different. We also have access to just normal rune lords, and I think that's it. Rune lords, ward lords, and then dwarf lords, which I guess that kind of encompasses most everything. So we are definitely going to be recruiting a ward lord at some point, but not quite yet. We do also have grudges, just like the normal dwarf factions do. That is still in this game. And then there's our ambush chance. Anything else? I think that's it. So our plan here, we don't start at war, but we're going to probably want to take these two out first. But again, the Chaos Corruption is going to be a pain in the ass. And looks like we can maybe be friends with Kislev? We start with the non-aggression pact.
In the north, we have cold hearts and heads.
Alright. I'm down with Kislev being our ally. Ah.
For the wisdom of Valaya.
For the wisdom of Valaya. Okay, so do you want to upgrade this? This unit requires an armory. But if we upgrade to tier 2 next turn, we can get access to Quarrelers. And against the Norskins, like, Quarrelers are amazing, because they don't really have many high armored units. Also, armory. When can we even get that? Oh, it's just a tier 3 building. Okay. So that would give us access to Longbeards, Wardbearers, Rangers, Quarrelers are great weapons, the Grom Bakras, which is what I want, Slayers and Stormbeards. Okay. the thing is, do we go to war immediately? Because what we got to remember, when we take these over, the 100% chaos, that's going to give us like a -10 corruption bonus to, or penalty to our public order, right? I think it's -10. So I think we just kind of hang out for right now. We do kind of have a step up above most starting factions in that we start with an actual entire province. So that's not bad. Alright, so now we're going to upgrade the clan barracks, upgrade our gem mine, which apparently provides 2 Huskarls, and the granary. What is this? Public order? Okay. We have a dwarf wharf. The dwarf wharf, huh? And then I think we just kind of get in with Kislev here in the beginning.
The Tsarina empowers
Okay, they're not
me to
ready
offer
for,
you warm greeting.
Anything crazy right now? I am kind of afraid though, because you gotta remember, look how many territories, like the Varg control up to here, I think, and then the scaling control this in the beginning of the game. That's a lot. That is quite a lot. And we are in -3. Corruption is -4, taxes -4. Corruption is increasing up to 100%. Holy shit. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing we got that tech. Also, we'll probably be wanting this, the stone wards. But we need growth first. And yeah, I think we're going to play a passive game here in the beginning. I have no real rush since we're kind of losing our province to chaos right now. I'm more concerned about stabilizing this, making it a strong province before we strike out. Upgrading that would be great. We'll probably build the ward stones here. And now since we've built a few buildings, let's set this to venerate the ancestors, start working against the public, or the chaos corruption. Okay, so there we go. Just by having the commandment, we're dropping that to 50% instead of 100, because we're actually fighting against it now. And then when this tech kicks in, it should drop down to around 20%. Boom. 33%. I guess I was off by 13%. Now we could go up to greater wards. And I think that's going to be important when we expand. So I think I will do that. Runic Talisman. Magic and missile resistance. +5 for elite melee units and characters. Attrition -5. Now see, this doesn't say anything about gem mines. Growth +5. Public order. Venerate the ancestor commandment. Additional 1 reduction. Damn. Actually, I really want Ancestors' Effigies. The sooner we get that growth in public order is going to be great. And we are still at -4. Shoot. I feel better about going to war.
Talk at me and your crew.
Are they going to war with me? No. If Kislev would join me in a war against the Varg, like, I'd be down with that.
You will drink with us.
Ale store. Public order, growth, income, dwarf beer. Oh, man. But these stone wards, though. Let's see, we're currently at -4. per turn. Oh, man. Also, I think I would like to get walls, too. This is already a tough choice for me. The Stone Wards would bring us down really low in corruption. But this, though... Well, Stone Wards also leads to a runesmith. So there we go. So we're going to stockpile a lot of money. I'm cool with this. Because when we go to war with the Varg, man, I think we're going to be fighting, like, at least 20 stacks of Marauders, is my guess, if not even more. Oh, perfect. Dropping down to 15%. For the wisdom of the liar. Alright, so this guy's upgrade tree is not that exciting. The Warlord's one is, though. Let's get Route Marcher. And again, we're just going to play a passive early game here. And continue checking in with Kislev, who is at war with the Red Eye.
You will.
Those are the factions over here.
Then we will see who still.
Beautiful. Income from raiding, upkeep for melee and missile, growth minus 20 in all provinces. Ooh. That seems pretty steep. So let's see, next turn we will be able to upgrade one of these to tier 3. I guess it would be this one that we want to do. Actually, if we upgrade this one to tier 3, we can upgrade this drinking hall, so we won't be going down in public order anymore. Because all these buildings do the same thing in upgrading, right? I think right now this is the more impactful one. Let's see, Kislev and Greenskins? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's also check on Varg. Are they at war with anybody? No. Strength rank 13.
The Tsarina empowers me to offer you warm greeting.
We just want to be friends with Kislev. I know it's a pretty slow start, but I think this is going to be necessary. Because when we go to war with the Varg, I really think they're going to be putting the pressure on us. Hey! Population plus... Okay, cool. +2. Very nice. chewing through the turns. Yes, we almost had 30,000. I know someone's probably like, build an army, attack. Listen, it's gonna be all good. Dwarves spend time planning stuff. I don't think we really need that quite yet. Really what I want to do is build walls. But at the same time, you need an armory as well, huh? Well, I mean, we need to build the armory in Kraka Drak. Well, we're definitely upgrading this. Definitely upgrading that. And I think for right now, I'm going to get walls here. I need this to drop faster. This hit to our public order is a punk.
Time for a reckoning.
Okay.
Very well.
Let's recruit a couple correlers. Miners. I mean, it's still very cheap, I guess. But their armor piercing damage isn't going to do us much. Let's see, the scaling. They can bring chariots, which are the only armored thing they have. Besides that, these are just very cheap infantry for 80 armor. If there are at least miners with blasting charges, I'd be down with it, but we don't have those in this faction. Alright, so we're going to start getting our army up, and we will go on the attack. The plan is we get the walls up at Kraka Drak, because I believe our garrisons, if they have walls, can hold off... Oh, awesome. Can hold off the scaling, because they're not that powerful. That's also pretty cool. So we're going to go back here and deal with Frozen Landing and Bear Stalling's camp. The problem with taking on the Varg is that it's going to take so long for this corruption to go down. And that's really going to kill our public order. So I think we're going to be dealing with rebellions. So initially, I think all we're going to want to do is just sack these settlements or raise them to the ground, so we don't have to worry about public order. And the corruption, if we raise this, I think it eventually should drop because there's no more local population contributing to it, and then we can come in and settle later. I think that's how that works. All right, so now let's upgrade the Dwarf Keep. We are going to get a couple of those slayers, the Barak whatevers. And that's going to be pretty important for us. But what do we want first? Plus 12 melee attack and defense for dwarf warriors and minor units. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we want first. So we are going to be going to war here soon. Diplomatic relations plus 10 with all empires. So that would be Kislev. Trade agreements. Incur from all buildings. Experience plus 2 for path grinders. Melee defense plus 5 for all shielded melee units. Ambush chance plus 10%. I think we're definitely going to be ambushing in this game. Especially in the mountains, they're very good spots for ambushing. Let's grab this. So this gives us a plus 10%. We have a plus 30% in the Dwarf Lord tech tree, right? So that's a plus 50%, and the base is 50% chance, right? So basically with all these upgrades, is this faction made to have 100% ambush chance? Hold on.
Anad?
Chance of spotting nearby foreign armies plus 50%. Wait, that's just chance to spot nearby foreign armies. What's the initial ambush chance? Is that the ambush chance as well? I'm assuming it is. So with the techs and the upgrades, you can get this to 100% ambush chance every time. That's if I'm reading that right. I don't ambush like at all, so I could totally be wrong about that. That sounds really good. Holy shit. Alright, so the tech we're getting right now is going to put them up to a 45 melee defense. Holy shit. So we're going to recruit one more of those. And then we're going to recruit a couple of those anti-infantry slayers. And I think we'll be good to go. Oh, that's still going to be a few turns away, though. I guess. But that's okay. I'm cool with a very passive early game.
Let's hear what you have to say.
Oh
We'll
no, they
for
dropped
both
from
gold.
4 to 33. That's not good. I guess they are losing their war against the Greenskins? That's not cool at all. What are you doing? I wonder what their garrisons are over here. Hold on, let me check that. Not good. Basically, is the answer to that. Let's see, Kraka Ravenvik. Your garrison is great. You got those walls now. You have still walls in Kraka Drak. Melee attack plus 5 when fighting against Chaos and Norska. Melee attack plus 4. Leadership plus 6. Well, I think a bonus versus 4 melee attack and 6 leadership is better. We will get this guy recruited.
What?
Because I think we're going to leave our main guy here in the province. And we're going to give... Where did I recruit him at?
I hope. I'm going.
We're going to give this guy a smaller force. Because those garrisons are not that insane.
Suppose so.
All we really need is a base force of Corlers to focus down their units, and then cheap miners to hold the front line. I think is all we really need. And this is kind of why I wanted to get a huge amount of money in our treasury. Because I don't expect us to be making... Oh, well, okay.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Aye.
I guess they are ready to declare on me. Alright, so we want the armory. What do Longbeards need? Nothing. We can just get them. God, these are expensive. Okay, hold on. We'll get the armory because I really need that. But let's go back to Master Steel and Stone.
Master of Runecraft.
So you're gonna go off and take care of those. Nice.
My axe thirsts for war.
If we leave this place, it's going to drop us down to minus. We definitely want this upgrade because Longbeards are, well, really good. Especially since they have a shield and their melee defense is going to jump up as well.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Go here. We're going to do one more round of recruits.
I do. What? Die. Time for a reckoning.
How long to the armory? 2 turns?
Yes.
I'm slightly worried. Minus 20% for all construction. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Actually, all that's pretty good. Let's see. Leadership +3 for infantry, +8 for lords. Melee defense +3 for longbeards, wardbearers, stormbearers, huskarls. Charge bonus for a lot of dudes. Actually, if I got this earlier, this would have saved us some money. But we will get it now. So 11, even though they're just miners and quarrelers, those should be enough to handle these 2 places over here. We're going to go over there, raise the hell out of them, come back, and fight against the rest of the Varg. Oh god. Hey, Keys, you're rank 38.
Empowers me to offer you warm greetings this chilly.
I need you to be strong. Whoa! They're in the mountains. Okay. Hello, friends.
Well met, dwarfs. What are you doing?
Okay, that's fine. We'll come back.
My glacial majesty Katarina bids you welcome to Kislev.
No, I want them focused against the greenskins. Oh god.
Your demise is certain. It is time. Asinine mortal.
This place can hold its own against that army. No problem with walls.
For the wisdom of Valea, my anger burns bright.
Can I not attack by sea?
Can I help you?
Looks like I can.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Alright, so we built our buildings. We'll upgrade this dwarf keep. And then we're going to change this to venerate the ancestors. Because we're about to lose some public order.
Ready.
And
The throng agrees.
we are about to go in the negatives. I need to save some room for a Grom Bakraz. Because in theory, their stats should, oh my god, just totally destroy Marauders. Hordes and hordes of them. We'll recruit 1. So I'm not worried about this army taking... Like, I think this city could probably hold off 2 full stacks of marauders. What I'm worried about is my unprotected city. Traken. Well, shit. This is already not paying for me. Are they gonna go colonize that? Alright, so I doubt the AI... I want them to attack Kraka Ravnak. Ravenvik, but I don't think they're going to.
Summon me if you dare.
What I need to do... Because I think they're going to hit this city. Because I'm sure the AI is like, well, this thing has walls, so... No. I want to try and ambush them.
That will incur my wrath.
So that's a full march stance they can move that far?
One rug.
How much does this take? Requirement to assume 25% total campaign movement range. So can I move?
I agree. Fine. To war.
I'd like to ambush 1 stack because we can totally destroy it. Also, I just want to give that a shot.
What do you want? I'll see it done. Grimnir is with us.
And this... I mean, I guess we can show it off. I think this is going to be a pretty easy win, but it's the first battle, so why not? The Marauder Horsemen are not that big of a deal. They're not the throwing axe ones. So our 5 Coilers are going to focus down the Marauders with great weapons. And they can hold off the Chaos Warhounds because they're hardy dwarves.
War of vengeance. Iron will. Kazook. Unbending. Miners. Iron will. Warriors. Miners. Anu. What?
And why not? Let's just take a hill.
For our ancestors.
Oh, look at that. The AI wants hill as well. Look at this dirty corner camper here. That's fine. Because we're just going to start shooting at them. Let's see, the Warhounds are on the right side? Okay.
Charge! Defiant and unbowed.
We're going to take a shot, and then we're going to run back. You guys can hill camp if you want, but we're the ones with the range advantage here, friends. Really? Okay. Is this AI based off of a stubborn, like, hill corner camping, like, human player AI? Like, anytime you show range superiority and do something like this, the AI always charges. But if they want me to just fire... Dude. Alright, well, let's get you up here because we're almost out of ammunition. Is this a cheap tactic against the AI? I don't think so. Because in every single case, they charge you when you start pelting them. I don't know why this one refuses. I've never seen this. I'm using the same exact mods I use in the Border Princes, so it's not like some new mod is breaking the AI here. Because the AI worked fine in the Border Prince campaign. Dude. There we go. As soon as I started firing with 2, they're like, okay, now we're done. Alright, like, now it's all good. Run!
I am strong. Quarrelers! They have wronged us. Castle!
Alright, we need to focus down these Marauders with great weapons. Those are our biggest targets.
I will do it. Rune Lord! Rage firepower ready! Battle ready! All right.
Lock. Charge!
It is a rectal!
Help those guys with those chaos.
Quarrelers! Take them down! Yes!
Help those guys down.
I am ready! Sir! Get out!
Yeah, this is the thing. The Marauders with great weapons can shoot through miners pretty easily. That's why they are our biggest threat.
Ancestor gods! Master of Rune!
Let's put you guys in guard mode.
Warriors!
But Chaos Marauders do not like Warlords.
By the layer's will! Miners! Unbending! This grudge must be satisfied! Miners! Right!
Oh, those are the throwing axe ones. Oh, shit. Whoops. I was not paying attention to the unit card. Those actually do hurt us pretty hard.
Warriors!
Pretty hardcore.
Moving out!
Oh! That's nothing. We did get a magic item, though. Raise this sucker.
I hope.
Aura size plus 10%. Armor, melee attack for ward bearing units. And this is for storm buried units. Neither of this is really important right now. So we're going to go down this tree. Huh, you don't have the campaign move thing. But this is the tree that's going to lead to all the cool runes these people have. Sword of Battle.
What do you want?
We are going to suffer some attrition damage, which is unfortunate, but then we're going to go on to that.
For the wisdom of the layer.
I'll be very surprised if they attack my stronghold, because I want them to. Oh, they have Chaos Stirs already. They have 4? 4 stacks.
Not displease me.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Time for a reckoning. Yes.
Dude, say what?
I'll cast the runes. Leaving. Aye. As the High King commands.
Oh, that would put us in the negatives. We don't really need dwarf warriors with great weapons.
My axe thirsts for war.
I'm gonna replace you with a long beard. And I guess if they hold out for 12 turns, then they can take Kraka Drak. Holy shit, 4 full stacks.
Master of runecraft.
See how insane that is?
Honor to your ancestors.
I can't. And the Varg. Oh my god. How in the fuck am I supposed to take out 4 20 stacks?
Vengeful Rune Lord. It's as good as done.
What do you think I am?
Grimnir is with us.
Also, what do you think this... What? You think these guys... Oh, they do have... I guess these are all throwing axes. Dude. I was expecting maybe max 3. But what the fuck? Marauders are not too scary, but when you have that many, that becomes a whole other thing.
Clans unite. I am strong. Fine. Quarrelers.
Shit.
Nothing
I did not move you.
Kazuk. Dal. Anu. We demand blood. By the Layer's will, quarrelers. Aye. Be it ready. Move. Strike out.
Okay, so now they're actually responding like they should.
Our fire undimmed! Quarrelers! It is a reckoning! Aye! And vengeance! Quarrelers! We demand blood! Quarrelers! Ordnance ready! Yes!
The Quarrelers are still better than Marauders with throwing axes.
Quarrelers! Battle ready! Vengeance! Killers! Quarrelers! Rage far! Rage fast! War of vengeance! War of vengeance! Quarrelers! Down! Yes! Yes! Vengeance! Move! Vengeance! For the Karasankar! Quarrelers! Miners! Dal! Kazuk! Yes! Kazuk! Miners! Iron will! Quarrelers! War of vengeance! Ready to serve! Kazuk! Killers! Kazuk! Vengeance! Vengeance! Lord of Morgrim! The Layer Blesser! Dame! Pick your targets! Dal! Dal! Kazuk! Vengeance! Kazuk! Vengeance! Yes! Vengeance! Killers! Kazuk! Vengeance! Vengeance! Yes! Pick your targets well! On the way! Down! Brunricky! Miners! Killers! For the High King! Down! Killers! Yes! Iron will! Killers! For the Karas vengeance! Fire on the Rune Lord! Let the vengeance begin! Will do! Yes! Kazuk! No! Ready!
Sorry, this is actually kind of a minor instance fight here.
Warriors! Kazuk! Shoot me for this! Killers! Down!
Okay. Whew. Like I said, Quarrelers are gonna win this early game, but oh my god, I'm so worried. How am I gonna deal with 420 stacks? Like, I would need to ambush them.
My anger.
Also, I need this guy over there to help us as well. Sure. I mean, it's an overall buff to all damage, basically, so that's cool.
My axe thirsts for war.
Let's see what happens if we go into an ambush stance.
As the High King commands.
Let's see if that makes one of these armies go down here, because we can, even at only 17,
That will
we can
incur
take a
my
Marauder
wrath.
army.
No.
And I have 11 turns, because I don't know if they're actually going to ever attack us until we're starving.
Iron-willed. Yes.
Actually, hold on, let's recruit one more turn.
I
We're going to go in the negatives, but we kind of need to right now. Solid front line of Dwarf Warriors, and those Quarrelers are going to murder everything. This is really fucked up, though. The Jagged Horn is just going around raising everything, and the damn Varg are just colonizing. Oh, man.
Ready.
Well, you're dead.
Never.
I'll take
To
this.
battle. Beards in belts. Time to slay Oathbreakers.
Ah! Look at that. Victory chant before we even won. Because we already know. Now the problem is how far we can move after this. And how much damage we're going to take. This is not a map that favors how many range units we brought. How fast are you? 40. But you don't have any throwing axes. Oh wait, no, we have siege. That's fine. I want to pull them back here. So we'd have to fire at them and then like immediately withdraw our artillery back here, because this is the killing area.
Righto! Kill orcs! For the ancestors! Victory will be ours! Beards, I am Rondos! Quarrelers kill orcs! For the ancestor gods! Aye!
Alright, so this way they don't get much cover in the way of the forest.
Blood!
I'm expecting great things from you today. You're going to just hit their left flank.
Aye, as you command!
Our left flank is going to hold.
Warriors! Aye! It is a reckoning! Longbeards, let the vengeance begin! For the Kara's Anchor!
And then they're just going to go down the line and go. Prrrr. That's the plan. You may hit some trees, but all we need... Actually, I think... Are they already heading towards us? I think they're already heading towards us.
Off we go!
Alright, now pull back.
They have wronged us. Down! Killers! Killers!
I'm actually going to collapse this one, because I want us to
Vengeance!
take the shots of those marauders in the forest. I think they're going to try and hit our flank. So we need either the shields to be facing their way,
Yes! Go!
or these unshielded units to be in trees.
Ready!
These guys do not want to be charged by Chaos Warhounds. That would be pretty bad, actually.
For the High King! For the Kara's Anchor!
That would be pretty bad. Honestly, I'm more worried about the Chaos Warhounds than I am the Marauders.
Quarrelers! Taking aim! For the High King!
So we want you nestled back in there.
Ready! Quarrelers! Aye, as you command! Vengeance! Quarrelers! Find your target!
Now we hit those dudes with great weapons.
Shoot the Wazzicks! Kazoo! Kazoo! Quarrelers! Shoot the Wazzicks! For the ancestors! Down!
We may just have to have you guys try. Ooh, shit. Help them against the ones with great weapons.
Quarrelers! We stand up
Guard mode, please.
for the ancestor gods! Quarrelers! Yes! Quarrelers! Come on! For the ancestors! For the Kara's Anchor! Kazook! Fire on the wall! War machine ready! For Grimnir! Go! Go! Yes! Take them down! Satisfy the grudge! Dwarf warriors!
Fuck. Pull back over here. Pull back over here.
Vengeance! Yes! Anu!
These guys just get hit by those damn marauders.
Dwarf warriors! Kazook! Killers! Beards ready! Plow! Kazook! Kazook! Down! Longbeards! Killers! For the High King! Let the vengeance begin! Quarrelers! Bring your vengeance! Kasuk! Killers! Vengeance! Quarrelers! Longbeard! Yes! Yes! Yes!
These fucking Chaos Hounds, man.
Unite for the ancestors! Quarrelers! Ready to serve! Dwarf warriors! Killers! Vengeance! Down! Axes out! Down! Kill! Yes! Quarrelers! Vengeance! Shoot the wizards! Yes! Kazoo! Killers! Vengeance! Off we go! Yes! Yes!
You're just sitting there taking the Marauder.
For the High King! Quarrelers! Dwarf warriors! The Dawi are ready! Quarrelers! Vengeance! Vengeance! Down! Move now! For the High
On.
King! Quarrelers! For Grimnir! Aye!
What? This Dwarf Warrior with great weapons is getting destroyed by a Marauder?
Kasuk! Pick your targets well! Hey! Vengeance!
Is the buff really that crazy and very hard that these Marauders are gonna really do this?
For
to me?
Grimnir!
Holy shit.
Quarrelers! Get them down! Get them! Take them down!
Oh my god. Just
For the
route.
ancestors! Aye! War of vengeance!
Whew.
We have scores to settle!
Alright, that was harder than I thought it would be.
For the Karazanko!
I gotta remember that on very hard, they're not gonna just be like normal Marauders.
Kill the old splitters! Vengeance!
I'm so used to Chaos Warhounds breaking so quickly, but damn, they just keep coming in this difficulty.
Kazoo! Nothing can stop us!
I want to kill you. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Satisfy them!
Let's see, they got a high amount of kills. Dwarf Warriors got a high amount of kills. Quarrelers did too. What sucks is I can't really chase them. Oh. Oh, right, they're retreated so they can't patrol anyway.
What? Move!
Interesting.
Agreed.
I think that's going to be far enough to not have to worry about.
We march. Your demise is certain.
Looks like it. Or at the very least, we
For
could
the
retreat
wisdom
far
of
enough.
the lair. Rune Ricky. Okay. Heading out.
I don't know if we're going to make it past this early game. I'm just putting that out there right now. But that's going to do it for this first episode. This may be a very short series because that's so many Varg. Huh. What to get? That growth is such a huge hit. Guess led by example. See, I'm slightly worried. We'll see how this goes. Try and get a runesmith going on. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.